Hi, I'm Mary Baxter here with the Akashic Records series, episode 6, and we're going to look at soul contracts and how they are related to our love relationships here on Earth. Soul contracts and agreements generally govern our romantic love partnerships when we incarnate. Finding the soulmate is a primary life purpose. Sometimes I read for people who have not made any such plans with other souls prior to incarnating, and it's an issue, but you can always make a contract while you are here. How do we find our soulmates? Well, there's chemistry. When we come into the physical, we will have certain chemistry that will match with others. We don't know why until we look at it from a soul level. An example of this are pheromones. This is like a subtle, covert scent that attracts people together, even if they are unaware of it. We also have spirit guides and angels that are looking out for us and help us, guide us in our lives toward the people that we are meant to meet. And then the open heart is very, very natural for us as humans to want to find love. And if the heart is open, this is a much greater possibility. Can we have more than one soulmate? Definitely. Cultures, our societies, like the arranged marriages, where the individual attractions, soulmate relationships are not looked at. What's looked at is maybe economic advancement or social status advancement. So we have those kinds of things that could interfere with really finding or being with your soulmate. We have longer childhoods in some societies, for example, our own, where adulthood is put off very, very far, especially if money and career are what is being pushed in someone's life. You may not be able to establish soulmate relationships when they come about. And we have longer lives, so we may have other partners, other soulmates that we have even made arrangements to meet. For example, we could lose a partner through death, and this doesn't mean that one would have to be alone forever. Soulmate relationships are often based on the divine complement, which is also called the twin flame. It's an ultimately bonded soul relationship between the masculine and feminine. Then we have soul twins or triplets. We'll feel very familiar with these individuals, and it's not at all unusual to determine to have a romantic relationship between soul twins as part of the life plan. Then we also have past life karma that will have a lot to do with some soulmate relationships, and these can be based on positive or negative past life karma. The divine complement is involved with the soul birth. The energy is released from source to become an individual consciousness, and then there is a division into the masculine and feminine energies, and two souls are born. The soul twin, just like twins or triplets are born here on Earth, same thing can happen with the release of the energy from source, forming new souls. These are often very comfortable relationships and can have a brother-sister quality to them. Positive past life karma looks like supportive and loving, enduring commitments where a couple is looking out for each other and, there's just great loyalty there. These are wonderful karmic relationships. relationships based on negative past life karma, where some harm has been caused by one or both of the partners. In the ideal situation, the negative karma is resolved. However, if there's a lack of integrity, especially at the soul level, contracts and agreements that were made in the Devachan are likely to not be met or to be broken. And this can result in escalating negativity. But remember, there's always free choice, free will. So you can change the path in any moment based on what you choose to do. The soulmate, our relationships, are our spiritual path. The most difficult relationships show us where we need to grow. And the most wonderful, positive, peaceful relationships facilitate our ability to grow in other life areas. To build a good soulmate relationship, first you need to love yourself, not in some narcissistic, self-centered way, but just in acceptance. Loving is accepting with all your flaws, all your failures. Love yourself. And it gives you the ability to love others. If you find a flaw, some fault in your soulmate, look at yourself. Look at what might be triggering you in this situation and work on changing yourself, because you're not going to be able to change your soulmate. And give and receive love. Focus on that. Let the rest go. Next week, Episode 7 is going to be a question and answer video based on the comments and questions and new areas of interest that have been emailed to me. And so if you have any of this, questions, comments, something you'd like to see come up in future videos of the Akashic Records, just let me know. I'd be very happy to include you. And if you're ready for an Akashic reading or want to learn to read the Akashic Records yourself, contact me. Thank you for watching. See you next week.